name's Deb and welcome back to my channel, The Bag Makers Society. So day 3 of Vlogmas, making it so far. Happy 3rd of December. As you can see, I'm wearing a different Christmas jumper today. These vinyls were sent to me by the lovely Sue because she knows that I am Highland cow crazy. Like, if something's got a Highland cow on it, I have to have it. So she sent me these, so I've put them onto a couple of jumpers. My first attempt at doing it, so I wasn't too sure on placement, where exactly it needed to go, temperatures and everything, but I think it's come out pretty good and I'm really pleased with it. So you might see me in this one for the rest of Vlogmas because it is so cozy. It is lovely and warm, and it's got pockets as well. So I mean, what more could you want? So yeah, so that's one of the things that I have been up to since I spoke to you yesterday. I haven't really had anything else on the go other than I did have a little try with the badge maker yesterday, and I made a couple of little fabric badges. This one I put the plastic over the top and this one I didn't. I really like the feel of this one because you can feel the fabric still. So yeah, so I had a little bit of a go with it. What I'm thinking of doing with this one is seeing if I can kind of put, I don't know, like a ruffle of ribbon, like Christmas ribbon obviously, like a ruffle of ribbon or something around the back of it, or add some bits to the back of it, you know, just with a glue gun, make it a little bit more brooch like, because I think that's a little bit different and unique to just kind of using them to make you know, bog standard badges, which I probably still will do, especially maybe for Christmas. I'm thinking about maybe making, when we go for Christmas dinner, I go to my ex-mother-in-law's Christmas dinner. She's my ex-mother-in-law, but she's still my mother-in-law. So I'm thinking about making everybody Christmas badges to wear Christmas Day for Christmas dinner. So, but yeah, they've come out really well. They're really easy to make. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do just a very quick video on how I've used it to do fabric badges rather than just with paper, because there's lots of videos out there on using it with paper. I did find having the fabric interfaced helped. When I did a couple with just the fabric uninterfaced, there was a few little bits where it didn't quite catch in, and I don't know whether it was just because the fabric was so soft and it slipped, but the first time I tried it with interfaced fabric, it worked perfectly. So I think that might be a little bit of a secret, is to have the fabric interfaced as well. So yeah, so that's pretty much all that I've kind of been up to, except for Andy has been doing his bag. He did make a little bit of an error, so he's got some unpicking to do, but I think it was just that it was getting quite late, he was getting tired, and yeah, it was just, it's one of those mistakes that we've all made with, you know, putting two pieces of material together and you put them right sides together instead of wrong sides together. So that seam just needs to be unpicked, but he has got the sides done with his connectors and everything in place, so I can show you them. So these are the two sides. I'll just kind of show you one. These are the two sides of his Tribbiani Traveller. This is sort of like a heavyweight cotton twill type fabric. I think that's what it is. It's in a very deep burgundy, and then this is navy. Obviously he's wanting to make it in the colours of the Royal Engineers, which is what his dad belonged to. So it's quite sort of like a significant thing to be making them. So yeah, so it's coming on really nicely. I think he's done a really nice job of attaching his strap connectors. We'll possibly look at putting in a few rivets as well, just A, for decoration. I think rivets kind of add to the aesthetic of it, but also just for a little bit of reinforcement as well. So hopefully we might get an hour or two tonight on his bag. If not, definitely tomorrow. And then I need to kind of really make a dent on some of the bags that I've got to get made up. The machine is all threaded up with navy, so what I'm thinking is my derrick in the wax canvas is navy, and it's probably the bag out of all of them that I've cut out that I will probably put off till last, because I've never worked with wax canvas before and it is kind of intimidating me a little bit. So I think because this has got navy thread in it and that fabric is navy, if I just kind of, right, I need to make that bag up because the machine is already threaded and I don't need to change it again then for Andy to work on his bag, that might sort of push me into just kind of stop being a softie and get it done. So hopefully I might have a little bit of progress to show you on that bag tomorrow. Everything else is all cut out. All the little bits and pieces that I had to get finished off are all cut out. They were sort of sitting here, and then I realised just before I started filming, I thought I need to move them. Not that I think I would have massively given anything away to the person who was going to be for, but I didn't want to take any risks. So it's now all safely put behind where my cameras are set up so nobody can see anything. And then just the last thing that I'm going to have to show you is my next day of my 24 days of bag making box. So I have left that bit to last. I'm just trying to eke it out. Like I said yesterday, a little bit like when a box of Jaffa cakes is open, especially in this house, I can't leave Jaffa cakes unopened. Well, I can leave them unopened, but once they're open, I have to have them and they have to be gone. So I am finding it a little bit like my box of Jaffa cakes. And now that it's open, I want to see what everything is. So I'm trying to be good and enjoy the process of opening it every day. So I thought I'd leave it until the last part of the video to show you what day number 3 is. So let's get the box out, 2 seconds. So same view as before. Let's find number 3. I'm sure I did see it yesterday when I was searching through. Oh, there it's there. So number 3. Let's see what's in there. Just tidying my little desk up a little bit, move my cup of tea so I didn't knock it over. Oh, think this might be the here. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, look at that, and it's got exactly the same colour as the zip pulls, so they match absolutely perfectly. Just come back onto the other camera so that you can kind of see it from a different angle as well. So yeah, so this is exactly the same colour as the zip pulls, and obviously this is going to match in with the fabric from yesterday absolutely perfectly. So go and get them and we can put them together and we can see how well they're going together. So hopefully you can see kind of how well this all goes. I'll try and come in a little bit closer. These just match this zipper tape beautifully. Obviously the colour of the teeth to the colour of the zip pulls just matches perfectly, and then this just goes with this fabric so well. So I know I'm going to have to wait until I've opened everything to decide what I'm going to make, because I think if I get a little bit ahead of myself and start to make something with it, because I'm very excited to use this vinyl, there'll be something further in to the box. I'll be like, oh, I could have used that, but yeah. So I just need to be patient. It's not one of my virtues, but maybe as I'm opening them, maybe what I should do is kind of rewrap them and then give them to my husband to give to me back on Christmas Day. So I have, because this is his present to me for Christmas. So obviously I'm getting my present early. but then it'll mean that I'll have something to open on Christmas Day. So that's maybe what I should do in order to stop me actually using it as well before I've got to see everything that's in the box. So I hope whatever you've been up to in the last 24 hours has been fun. I hope it's involved lots of sewing or fun things in some way, shape or form. Like I say, my last couple of days really have been taken up kind of with getting orders out on the website, and yeah, basically sitting at the computer doing lots and lots of boring things. So this is fun to kind of get to have a little bit of sort of fabric fondling and something exciting to do every day, something to look forward to while I'm doing some boring, monotonous things that obviously need to get done. It is what it is, but I think I'm going to kind of get finished the rest of my day with the little bit of things that I have to get done on the computer. It's all website stuff. It's very, very boring. And then I think I might treat myself to an hour or two of working on the Derrick before Andy wants the sewing machine, because yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare when your husband takes up the same hobby as you and you have to share. And yeah, realised I'm not as good at sharing as what I thought I was. But I'm actually really enjoying seeing his bag come together, and I think it's going to be really, really beautiful. So again, I will, if there's any more work happened on that this evening, I will share with you tomorrow. Hopefully, like I say, I'll have a little bit of the Derrick to share with you tomorrow, and obviously opening day number 4 of my 24 days of bag making, which is proving to be very exciting. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little insight into my day. Like I did say in day 1, I was a little bit worried that my life would just be a little bit too boring to come on and film every day, but like I said, we'll just see how it goes. And I will see you tomorrow to open up another day. See you soon. Bye.